That's the part that doesn't make sense, isn't it? You've done the work, but it's not working. You've probably been working on this for a while now, trying harder, reading books, therapy, journaling, maybe even the inner child stuff. Maybe you've had breakthroughs, or you even helped other people change. And still, somehow, you find yourself back here. Same patterns, same exhaustion. You know more. You do more. You've tried more. So why does it still feel like the core of your life hasn't actually changed? Honestly, part of you probably doesn't believe this will stick either. Why would you? You've already tried other things that were supposed to help. What if there's a reason, one that makes total sense, but you have no idea what it is? You're not broken. You're not lazy. But something is going on, and you've been feeling it for a long time. Stay with me just a little longer, because we're about to connect the dots. You might call it your personality, your strength, your edge. But really, it's a mask or a role. Maybe you became the overachiever or the strong one, the people pleaser, the caretaker, or the peacemaker. All of them look strong. Some of them get rewarded. But what they really are, they're survival roles. A role you learn to play so the world would accept you and wouldn't hurt you again. What if these aren't your strengths, just the masks that you built to survive? What if they're not who you are, but who you believed you had to become? Maybe you've built a life around them. Maybe people admire them. But if you're honest, they've also kept you tired, unseen, disconnected, numb. And here's the part that hits the hardest. You can't be loved for who you really are if no one knows who you really are. Some of you went through real trauma, the kind that cracks the foundation of who you are. Assault, abandonment, emotional cruelty. And your brain did exactly what it was supposed to do. It protected you. For many others, it wasn't one big event. It was the repetition of a feeling. Not abuse, not chaos, just the slow grind of unmet needs. Things that didn't look like trauma, but still told you, you're not safe here. You don't matter here. You're not lovable. Things like being told to toughen up, being praised for your performance, but ignored in your pain, being left out, forgotten, dismissed, or emotionally invisible. Each moment may have seemed small, but over time, they trained your nervous system. They trained it to expect a world where connection isn't safe, where being you comes with a cost. And that training was etched into the parts of your brain that filter what you notice and what gets blurred out. This filter also highlights what lines up with beliefs you formed early on, even when that pulls you in the wrong direction now. What you see through that filter doesn't feel like a filter. It feels like just how life is. The filter doesn't announce itself. It just runs. So when someone offers you kindness, your filter scans for the catch. When you succeed, it finds the parts you got wrong. When someone gets close, it highlights the exit. Not because you're broken, because the filter is doing exactly what it was built to do. Keep you safe from a world that hurts you. When something hurts, you learn fast. Your nervous system doesn't wait for you to think. It just reacts. It etches those beliefs deeper into the filter until eventually your filter isn't showing you reality. It's showing you what feels safe. It also hides things, even love, joy, or possibility. Anything that even resembles the path to pain. You're walking through life with a nervous system protecting a past version of you, a child, from pain you barely remember. Not because anything is wrong with you, but because your filter was built to protect a younger you. And now it keeps mistaking old safety for truth. So now here we are, at the whole point of this. You want to know why all the work you've done didn't stick. All that work was about trying to change your behavior, while that same filter was still shaping what felt true, what felt real. And when the work you've done conflicts with what your filter believes is safe, the filter wins every time. Anything that doesn't fit doesn't stick. And that is why the work you've done didn't stick. Once this really lands, something breaks open. What did I never see because it was filtered out? What opportunities did I not trust? What connections did I miss? What love did I sabotage? What possibilities were just lost? You don't even know what it cost you. Let me be clear. That survival filter, it was yours. You built it, and it served you. It protected a younger you. But what you probably didn't even know was an option was whether to keep it. That filter was perfect for back then. But you're not back then. This was never about trying harder. It's finally realizing what's been shaping everything. Up to this point, you've been living your life through that filter. And now you see it. And you can't unsee it. If this shook something in you, good. It wasn't meant to inspire you. It was meant to interrupt you, to surprise you, even shock you. Because until something cuts through the noise and shines a light on the filter, nothing changes. Right now, something in you knows this is real, even if you're not sure what to do with it yet. If this really cracked something open for you, if part of you is tired of seeing everything through old pain, I wrote a book called Finding the Path Back to You. You'll find the details below. This wasn't about fixing you. It's about finding your way back to you. Now I have a question for you. Did the time you just spent feel like the beginning of finding your way back to you?